When still in formation in Italy, the prior took me on pilgrimage to Rome, and we visited some places, including Civitavecchia, where a strange miracle had happened. A Madonna that had come from Medjugorje started to bleed, and indeed to bleed human tears of blood, as was analysed scientifically. Initially it was dismissed, but when the bishop of the area took it for analysis, lo and behold, it bled in his hands, so he had to take it seriously. When the blood was analysed, it turned out to be male blood. Because of this spectacular event, the whole of Italy heard about it, and people questioned what that meant. Those who thought deeply realized that probably the significance of the male blood was that the Madonna was weeping for the abuse of the blood of her divine Son. We had a statue in France at the Carthusian monastery. It was actually in the Ave Maria, the antechamber of the cell, which had the child Jesus being presented to mankind by the Blessed Virgin, and in the child Jesus' hands was a chalice. It was the Virgin of the precious blood. All his humanity came from her, and so, in a sense, there was a continuity in the blood, and she feels the abuse of grace. She is hurting. In a mystical way, she is truly present when the Holy Sacrifice is being offered, as she was present at Calvary at the foot of the cross, of which one thinks on this day, Our Lady of Sorrows. In the Carthusian calendar, the feast is on the Friday before Palm Sunday. Or was it possibly the Saturday? It doesn't matter, but it was an ancient day maintained, and it was called the Compassion. The way in which Our Lady hurts can be seen actually in the way that she bleeds, for she is hurting still. We need to be careful that we don't add to those thorns, those swords, for instance by hurriedly said prayers to her, badly recited rosaries. St. John Paul II tried to adjust that. He published a whole teaching on the Holy Rosary, indicating how it could and should be celebrated, not just recited mechanically. We know from exorcism that the devil hasn't permission to enter a family where the Rosary is prayed. I was moved looking at this miraculous statue at Civitavecchia, and wrote words to that effect, that the smile of reason looks on at this in modern times as something to be taken with a pinch of salt. And yet the Madonna knows things that we don't, and perhaps is weeping for a reason. There was also a yearn to return to Rome to do more studies, just hoping that the prior one day would sort everything out and make it happen. And indeed he did. He arranged the ordination, and he immediately sent me back there to Rome, the eternal city where many graces had been perceived earlier on. our Blessed Lady is unchanged, but we need to listen to her motherly warnings and not push them back as though we knew better. I yearn. Will this yet be? Will this yet come again? Will yesterday yet dawn and bring us home to joy long gone, that days could not contain, for that they had an end, and did once come too often where we were well, too well to be well long, for we were not made to be always well, where lingers hell mid moments that we tread with our dread lot. Oh, yet I hear it come, I hear the day that will not come again. Perhaps bid be a word that heard has power to bear away a mighty weight of missing. This I see, I can see, for a little while yet here. If but a syllable bring old dreams near. Madonnina, little Virgin, a Civitavecchia. O sangue dell'amore, sangue che ci parla senza suono, voce mai sentita né udita qui, perché venire in questa notte che ormai sorriderà dell'ingenuità d'infanti creduli? Perché dirai parole oggi dall'eternità? O cuore che ci porta, grida qui l'inferno di domani. Oggi fa soltanto una lacrima per chi non sa più piangere nell'aldilà. Silenzio dell'anima che sa tutto nell'istante che sarà. Ave Maria, grazia plena, Dominus tecum, benedicta tu in mulieribus, et benedictus fructus ventris tui, Iesus.